you probably gathered that I love to pay it forward, that I come from a place of how can I serve, what's kind of not what's in it for me. It's just kind of a way of life. I'm a little bit obsessed. Some people think my generosity comes from a place that I'm going to get something out of it. I generally love to give without even a thank you. I love to just be of service. I love to be the light of the world as that last prayer, the last part of the Now-ist meditation, because I've learned that is where the joy is. That's in the giving that you receive, right? Give, and it will be given to you. Good measure, shaken together, tamped down, will be poured into your lap. For the measure that you give, it will be measured back to you. Jesus said that. That was a clue. Give, and it will be given you. But don't ask for that thank you. Don't ask to get it back. Don't ask for anything in return. And that's the hard part, because our ego, right, which I also learned from Dr. Wayne Dyer, is ego, E-G-O, edging God out. Our egos, right? We want to, I know better. I'm all about this. I mean, hey, I'm so kind. I deserve something out of this, right? We're in the tip jar, right? We're going to Starbucks and boom. The lady's right there, giving you coffee, the barista. How's it going? Thank you, Valerie. Lovely. Her back is turned and you got a tip. And you wait for her to turn around to see that it's in the jar. See that? $5. See, Valerie? There it is. I'm not making change. I just want to make sure you see that it's going in. We want the thank you. We want the recognition. Give without even anticipating a thank you. When you can learn to live like that, your whole life shifts. Everything changes. Because the universe responds in kind. You will be given to the measure that it will given back to you. Jesus said it best. That's a clue. And I took that into my soul, I think, at a very young age. And I've always been a person that comes from giving, paying it forward. And speaking of paying it forward, I'm so obsessed with it. When Gianna was 3, I was on the golf course again and finished a round and had like some snacks left over, like a Gatorade, a couple power bars or something like that. And she was 3 years old and she was going to All Saints by the Sea here. And so I'd pick her up, I was going to pick her up, and then we were going to the off-ramp at Milpas. And so where we live, and I had that stuff sit next to me, and she's in her car seat behind us. And so we go down the ramp, and there's a homeless person there with a sign like, "Hungry, please help." And I consciously thought, okay, this is a perfect example to teach my daughter kindness and compassion and giving. So he rolls down, I roll down the window, and I hand it all to him, and I roll down Gianna's window so she can see. And I say, "God bless you, man. Hope this helps." And then so we roll on, we get home, we're in the garage, and Gianna goes, "Good dada. Good dada." Like just like that. I was like, oh my God, melted my heart. And so I had an idea. I said, oh my gosh, she saw that. And there's this Harvard study that I love so much about serotonin. Serotonin is the feel-good hormone, right? That you upregulate when you offer someone an act of kindness. If I give my sister Cindy some gift, and then Frances sees me give it to her, the serotonin in my body goes up. It goes up in your body too. But it equally goes up the same degree in Frances' body because he witnessed it. That's what the Dalai Lama was talking about. If you can meditate on compassion, if you can meditate on giving, if you can just give as a way of life, you can give to live, we can all change the planet. That Maharishi effect that we're working on right now, if we can just be that in the world, we can be the light of the world. So Gianna and I, in the garage, I have this idea. I said, honey, let's go to Costco. Let's go buy some socks. Let's go buy some water. Let's buy jerky. And let's make these little packs for them. And let's call them PIF packs. Pay it forward. P-I-F. PIF packs. And she loved it. She's 3 years old. She goes, oh, fun. It's like Santa's workshop. So we get the ping pong table out, and we just have some leftover bags that I had from like playing in golf tournaments, like little swag bags like you have. And we just started filling them up. And she goes, hey, Dada, could I write something? Could I say something? So she said, she wanted to write, I hope this gives you hope. And so we printed them up. We put them in the PIF packs. And so we left them in the back of our car, always. Always had one. For years, we've had one in the back of our car. And we would get to an off-ramp or driving someplace and someone's on the street, and we would just grab the back seat and just say, and I'd give it to her. I wanted her to feel what Frances and I and Cindy just felt. I wanted her to be the observer or her to be the giver, and then I'm the observer, but we're all getting our serotonin, the feel-good hormones, the dopamine. It's just upregulating in your body. And when that happens, Oh my God. So now, fast forward to her third grade teacher. Dessa and I are her parent-teacher conference, and Gianna's not there. It's just the parents, right? Talking with the teacher about the lie of the world. And she goes, your daughter, Gianna, she's very unique and special, and just she stands out because I've never had a student in all my years that roots more for the kid that got the A and the kid that didn't do well. She's the first one to help clean up in the classroom. She's the first one to just offer her services and to be kind. She's helping the kids on the playground that are getting bullied. She's there just like being of service to everybody. How did she get that way? She's just born that way? So I share with her the Piff Pack story and the initial Piff Pack story and what we do. And then this wonderful teacher, I love her so much, one of John's favorite teachers while she was at school there. She says, this sounds like a Catholic Charities type of school project. We had Catholic Charities Week. And so the whole school created Piff Packs. In each class, someone would bring socks, someone would bring a Gatorade, someone would bring a bar or jerky or something. And then they created these Piff Packs and they gave them out to the community, the homeless people in the community. So that random act of kindness shined on this city. And it continues to grow.